And I suppose picking up on what you're saying about the times of change in which we're living, change does throw up both opportunities and challenges. And so what would you consider to be both the greatest challenge and the greatest opportunity of the current moment?
Sure. It's a great question, Grace. It's a great question. And certainly what's popped up as, shall I start with challenge?
Yes, absolutely. Sounds good.
Yeah. I think what's popped up as the greatest challenge, certainly my working experience, is the kind of gravitational pull back to, I'm going to call them traditional norms.
Mm-hmm.
But the kind of, when we hit that turbulence, when we are under pressure as leaders, there is a tendency to just think really quickly. I think it's what, is it Daniel Kahneman in his book, Thinking Fast and Slow? Think system one thinking. So we think quickly and we grab what's closest to us mentally as well as physically. And we it's the same old, and we pick on the same people, or we ring up the same people, or we dial into the same people, or we recruit the same people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's instinctive and it's really quick and we do it. Let's just slow down. Mm-hmm. It possibly a segue into the opportunity here, but let's just slow down a little bit. Let's just engage in some system two thinking. Mm-hmm. Let's just consider, have I extended this opportunity to underrepresented groups? Have I invited the lesser heard voice? Mm-hmm. Have I traveled the road less traveled? Mm-hmm. Have I pushed myself and my thinking into another space that says, I'm not just going to react, I'm going to respond. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to look at what the best option is. And I'm going to invite applications from underrepresented groups. I'm going to encourage them to apply. I'm going to pivot people into position to ensure that what we end up with is the most diverse outcome that we can get. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing to happen out of this pandemic, this uninvited virus that has somehow gripped us all and forced us to work differently? What if out of that adversity, we emerged with a new way of working that said, you know what, no more am I going to be turning away from the way that's wonderfully different and invites difference. We could work our way through this crisis and emerge with an even better way of working. And that for me is the excitement I'm holding on to through these real eye of the storm challenges. It's almost like we're going to, how can I say it? It's almost like we're going to deal with the virus within the virus. So when we come out the other side, we're not only protected against the pandemic that is coronavirus 19, COVID-19, but actually we're going to have a ready-made antidote to anything else coming, because we've learned from that experience in such an exciting way.